What up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Excuse me. Kind of a nice move up here. I just don't know if it continues. Just don't know. Voila. All right. We got about 20 minutes to the top of the hour, and most of the time you're waiting to the top of the hour before you get a decent move to the top side here. So I think we should be good to go. Good. All right. Let's see here. Be nice to kind of knock out a big move tonight. This way we can pass this account here. Back above VWAP. There's still a lot of resistance up here around that 29,100s. If you kind of go look at the hourly candle, there is a lot up here. So which way do we go here? Like I said, I feel like the like I said, it's really hard to take the longs here just because, I mean, unless you're scalping, maybe you could get a little scalping up to the 10 there. Now it looks like the hourly does have a big, like, it's kind of a big bullish flag. If we can break back above the 20s, maybe. Holy goodness, is it gonna go without us? Godly. I thought it'd be a little bit slower once it popped that 20 on the hourly. Let's see if we get a pullback here. Don't want to jump in too early and get railroaded here. I'm being patient, going to wait for the new 5-minute candle. What's up there, Wild? How are you doing? Thanks. little AI magic there. What's up, Kobe? We have a nice little 5-minute, 1 hourly breakout bull flag here. We're just trying to wait for a new 5-minute candle here, just in case. I would like to see this pullback. Oh shit, wrong account. I may have to close this. I don't want to take this on my elusive. I took this on my. That was a complete accident. Meant to take that on my Bulanox account. Son of a bee. Looking for 75. $20 was the key there. Oh, it looks real. Yeah, you can almost, man, some of those little AI sites, man, you can almost put anything that you can imagine in those things and they'll come up with stuff and you can adjust them and all kind of stuff. I even make stuff for Methodical Man sometimes. I've been making his thumbnails for him too. If you watch Methodical. I've been using, it's called OpenAI. Pretty much anything you can think of, man, you can put in there. You can just like copy and paste your face on something and it'll give you a body. I will try another long on my Bulanox account. I meant to take this on my Bully. We've been trying to pass this a Bulanox account. We need like 150 bucks on this account. I want this to print above the 30s, maybe above all that consolidation on the 5 minutes. And like I said, it looks like a hourly bull flag here. We got 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Easy peasy 150. Maybe we'll get that 150. I'm shooting for shoot, we may get stopped out. 175. The beast. All right, so all right, runner got stopped out. We're gonna make sure we're on our Bewley account this time. Woo. Yeah, no. At least it gave me a couple points. I hate that we didn't get the full amount. I feel like it definitely would struggle to get back down through the 100s. I mean, I'm okay with the retest of the hundreds here. Maybe 109, maybe a little retest of 109 here. What do we got? 109 to 97. Yeah, same here. Ooh, is this gonna be a long here? Now let's leave this little gap here. Let's pop the 25. Now we could come back and clean up this gap. I'm not sure if we're going to come back and clean up this gap. The beast, don't do it. I hate that we're struggling to move back up here, guys. What's up, Ponzi? How are you doing? Push it. Oh, give us the 75. Dirty girl. Got to talk dirty to the NQ guys. You got to talk dirty to her because she's going to be. We're at that previous day close, and this would be your 5 o'clock close, that 30 level. Yeah, get on up there. I like this little order block we created here on the 5 minutes. We left a gap, unbalanced gap. This is like one of my favorite type of setups, even though I'm not a fan of how big this candle is. I honestly, man, I don't even use those EMAs down there. One of those EMAs is on there for one guy who's in my lobby, the VWAP. The 9 is just on there. I mainly just trade off support and resistance on 5 minutes and the higher time frames. This move here is basically based off the hourly, kind of like a bull flag. I mean, this is almost like a bull flag breakout on the hourly candle. May get stuck at the 60. We would have to pop the 60s to get through. We pop the 60s, we should go 200. I won't let this come back and take my profit. I'll go to break even. So I want to see this hold the 30s. I don't really want us to lose the 30s here. And that may offer another entry if you're looking for entry, maybe off all this support here from the 5 minutes. If you get another retest of that area. I'd rather just get stopped out, break even, and give back points. Because I know we're going to run into resistance here at the 60s. Shit, we may not even get through there. Well, man, we should. We've already tested that area one time today. All right. So getting a nice bounce out of that resistance area here. All right. Yeah, that was probably another 5 or 10 point entry level off that 30 to 25. If you wanted to try to jump back in that. Just because you think it's going to probably be a little bit to get through there. Now this could come down at the bottom of the hour and run this imbalance gap here at the 105s and kind of retest that 9 EMA down there too. So that's always a possibility. There's always possibilities in the market. Let's see. I would need $110 more dollars. I don't know if I got enough on the table. What is that, 50? That'd be $100. I'd be just short. I would need to add another contract. We would need about another 10 points on a single micro here. And that's only if we hit 55. Or we can go for the 90 level and get it. Oh. What's up, Wes? It's going pretty good tonight, man. We're still working on that eval. We're working on the Bewley evals. We are going to start working on day trader evals probably tomorrow. You can pick up day trader right now for 22 bucks. So I'll have my 5 Bewleys, because I blew one of my freaking Bewley accounts last week. So After I'm done passing this one, I'll be done. I'll probably be done using Bewley's, and I'll just switch over to trade day. The beast. What are you saying there? You say we got a week below the 130. Yeah. Like, I know that we could possibly pull back and hit that that imbalance down there at the 100 level, kind of clear up that 100 level. This is my kind of break even spot already. I've already hit my first 2 contracts. So I'm thinking it's just going to sit up top of the hour. Get ready, guys. Hopefully we get some fireworks here. Watch this thing wake me out, then go. Oh, shit. We'll just risk what little profit we got while I go. And see if this flag holds up. All right, less than, man, it looks like this wants to clear up that gap down there. We got a little gap fill in down here around the 100 level that we may clear up before we move to the top side. We're about to get a new 5-minute candle, new hourly candle, so all right, looks like the runner's about to get stopped out here, guys. Maybe we can look for something out of this area down here if it comes down there. Runner's about to get stopped. All right, runner got stopped out here. Yeah. Waiting to see if we get any green on this hourly candle. Come on, go down there and just fill in the imbalance gap. Right now, just kind of sitting on our hands and being patient and waiting. All right. We got less than a minute left on this 5-minute candle. All right, about to have a new 5-minute candle. I don't really want this back below the 30s and 25s because I know this could eat. It still didn't fill in that gap. Just don't have it. May have to close this trade here if we lose that 25 to 30 level. This way we only lose 60 bucks on the trade. Sorry, I'm just kind of focused on my charts onto the side here just to see if these levels hold. Ooh. Do we try the 9 level? Son of a B. Where am I down? 107? What's up? if that was my only opportunity to get out of this. Don't want to give back any profit. Okay, I can go back to focusing with you guys now. I was trying to watch my Rico candle. Oh, come on. 25 has to hold here, so. It looks like it wants that 95 that you keep talking about there, Wild. Oh, come on. This is a prop firm account on Buellanox. It's just a eval account. I only trade evals during the Asia market. May get stopped out again here on this runner. What sucks, we still need $140 to pass this freaking thing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get. Let me find my Rico charts here. Oh, there they are. Am I streaming off a phone? I don't think so. It has to look a lot better than a phone. Huh. Are you on the vertical one or the horizontal? No, I am streaming in horizontal and whatchamacallit, vertical. Okay. Yeah, I do have a horizontal stream also going if you want to watch horizontal. Ugh, man, I don't want to chase this again. May have to just wait for us to break this 40 level. What is that? 51 is kind of the resistance up there. Less than 1 minute before a new 5-minute candle, so we're just going to wait for a new 5-minute candle to print. We are staying in a nice range. You know, it's very easy to get out of these trades if for some reason you're in the wrong direction, as long as it's inside this range. I'd like to see one more pullback down to the 105s to kind of clear up that imbalance gap and bounce out the 105s. Or like somebody keeps putting 95 there. Wild. And that'd be almost back down to the VWAP there. All right, wow. Let's see if we get that 90 pullback here. This is 5-minute time frame. Come on. Want to see this gap fill in here, the 100s. Come on, 95, or at least 100. Might just end up stuck in this range for most of the night. Ooh. Wow, we're not having any luck getting that cleaning up that imbalance. This thing just wants to draw me in. Got about 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I was hoping that we get a little bit more mojo to clear up this imbalance. That's kind of what I want to see. I figured we could get a nice long out of this area here. Kind of put a resting order at the top of this wick at the 100 levels and then risk about 10 points. You got the VWAP sitting there at 95. So I was hoping for a little bit more fireworks at the top of the hour here, but man, it has been choppy since the top of the hour. There's really not anything to do here. I mean, you're good at range. If you like range trading, this is definitely your bread and butter here. For anybody that's a range trader. All right, 30 seconds left. Whew. What's crazy is every push above the previous day close has just been fake outs. And this is like buying in the middle of the range. So it's definitely, I wouldn't touch it in the middle of the range because I feel like it's just a 50-50 type of trade. You almost want us to somewhat maybe break up back above 40 with some kind of momentum. Either that or we can push back down to the 100s and look for a possible bounce out of this 100 level. A bounce out of this area here. Remember guys, this is only 3 micros. We're only going to risk maybe 10 points. The VWAP is kind of our line in the sand here. And that'll be at the 95 where the VWAP is sitting. And you got a few more wicks kind of down in this area that we could possibly bounce off of. First target's only going to be 5 points, looking for a runner. Might have. I figured we're going to have a bounce here at the 5, man. We had another level at 5. I wasn't sure. Below that's 98. Man, that would have been 10 points off that 5 level. Now this could just go right through those guys. I don't know how much I want to hold this into a new 5-minute candle. I want this to be kind of an instant 5 points. Either off the 103s or the 95s. What I don't like about it is we're about to print a new 5-minute candle. Dude, we're gonna get trashed on this damn thing. Should. What, 07? Should get at least one more pullback to 07s. Nice 95 hit a while ago on that one. Wild. Don't know if we get through all this. Nice. We'd have to kind of stay through the 09s here to get the push back up. Go. Wow, did you take the 95 trade? All right, we got about 30 seconds left for a new 5-minute candle here. All right, comes your new 5-minute candle. Pop it. Woo-hoo. Get on up there. All right, we're gonna try to lock in profit this time. Man, if we get through those 40s, we should get a nice push. I think 60s is going to be a little bit of an issue to get through here. Dude, we need to print above the 40s. This is where we need to print. We need to make this the nice, we need this to be the leg, we need this to be the pullback, and we need to print above those 40s. Go. $50. We need 60. Dude, what a dirty, dirty wick. It's like, come on. You're saying 195 is a pendant level? I could go with 195. I know we're going to run a resistance at 160. I keep trying to get these damn big moves to pass this account, and I keep getting freaking hammered. Oh, that's like a freaking 30-point wick. That is crazy. Ugh. That's the only thing that sucks about chasing 5-minute candles, guys. These things will just F your day up. What do we got? 96 is the next target down. We lose this. Push. All right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. I was really hoping that this 5-minute could push. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I was hoping that we would really close above the 40 level up there and get a big push. Instead, we get this big, nasty, freaking no-body 5-minute candle with a 30-minute wick on it. .30 wick, I'm sorry. Let's see. If we break back through those 10s, we're going to go back down to 95 probably. Hopefully that's not the case. Finally, hopefully the buyers can step in and push us back above 40 here. Yeah, same thing happens to me a lot, man. With funded accounts, I try not to do that. I try to lock in a minimum of 30 points and move on to the next funded accounts and just rotate through them. I'm only doing this because it's an eval and I only need like less than $100 to pass it. And I've been trying to pass this thing in the Asia market and it's been tough. So, and this is only making a few $100 at a time. So you can, I've been on this account for quite a minute here. We hit this 80 up here, we should be done. We need $50. I mean, shoot, really? 75 should get me. $60 is going to be another level that I think we're going to struggle to get through here. If we pop the 60, I think we could run up to 220. Got a minute 40 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. It's looking pretty good. Dang it, dude. Let's see. I make it. Let's see. See if we pop this 60 level here. That 60 level is another level that we'd have to get through. Come on, 40. I really don't want to give all this profit. I will probably just take profit here if it does, because I I don't want this to pull back and stop me out for complete break even after being up 50 points. So I want to see the 40s hold up here. Kind of want to stay above all these 5-minute wicks here at the 40. We're about to have a new 5-minute candle here. Hold. What's a cry, dude? Oh, there's the first hit. It's hitting. Let's see. 42 should be the little pullback area. Whew. I don't know how many hits it's going to absorb if we keep hitting the 40s. I wish we just go and get through the 60s. And if we get through the 60s, we should get that 75 target. My eyes are already burning, man. It's not even 9 o'clock my time. Let's see. I have another hit out of this area too, so. Son of a bee. We're going to get stopped out again. Oh, the NQ is being so dirty tonight with these pullbacks, guys. We didn't even touch the 60 up there. I knew that we were going to struggle getting through the 60s. I just wasn't sure how big of a pullback we're going to have. I know. What the crap, man. It's crazy that the NQ's having 20 and 30 point pullbacks tonight. Do we break back above 35 here? 30 seconds left for a new 5-minute candle. Waiting to see if we break back above the 40s here. It's like, nope. Where are we sitting on this account? We need exactly $100. All right. We may add in if it pulls back some here. 35 is the line in the sand for me, this 30 area. We'll just risk our profit. What's up, man? How are you doing? Puts us about $50 away. Dude, did we get the push this time? This crap's been a straight up battle tonight, man. What was that? 40. I need $50. Do I get enough to pass it there? Let's see, that would be $50 there. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the best wishes there. Is this finally the breakout? If we get through the 60s, guys, we should get the 200s up there. What are we at? 26,000. Whew. All right, about him a new 5-minute candle here. I really don't want to give back any profit if we can't help it. So it may just get stopped out again. This area's just been just straight, just crazy tonight. Do we finally print above the 40 and stay above the 40 here? Oh well. Runner got stopped out. Don't. I don't want to chase this. Godly. Oh, god dang it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. We're like 70. We need 70 bucks. 70 bucks. Pretty much right there at the previous day close. Man. Remember, we're trying to keep from just buying on the wrong side of the range. I mean, it's offering a quick 5 points off that previous day close. I mean, damn it. I don't want to give back profit if this thing comes back down. So 10 points max with this. What did I put us up to? Yeah, 39 through 39, you're going to 34. Just gonna probably get stopped out on my runner again, guys. We're just trying to keep from giving back profit here. Let's see, where could we bounce? 39 to 34. What an insane range tonight. I mean, it's just pretty much just ranging back and forth. I mean, we've been stuck in this area all night long. Let's see if we get a pop here off of 30, what? What's up, Ethan? Looks like we might get stopped out here on our runner. We'll get back 40 bucks of the profit here on this. We lose to 29, we're going to what, 18 next? Oh well. We tried. All right, that puts us back down to needing 100 bucks. It's going good. We've been holding probably a lot longer than what we probably should have been, and a lot of our runners we've been just getting stopped out on tonight. I guess it is what it is tonight. All right, new 4-hour candle. Aw. This thing didn't stop me out just to go, did it? Yeah, it's definitely just a scalpy tonight, man. This thing did me dirty. Oh. We're still just kind of battling this area. I mean, I think we got to get through the 60s. I only risk so much on my stop loss. I'd rather just get stopped out and re-enter. There's really no logic. It's just reserve and profit. I'd rather re-enter than I would just to take a bunch of drawdown for that chance. Because nighttime, for some reason with nighttime, man, you just never know, man. This stuff will dump off on you so bad at nighttime. Like, you'll be going in one direction. Next thing you know, you're down 100 points in the nighttime market. So I'd rather just close my trade and move on. Nah, it's been about the same for years there, Latha. It's because usually I shave it. Oh, yeah, and plus we're at the top of the hour candle. I know sometimes at the top of those hours you get some nice moves, and last thing I want to do is on the wrong size. What it is, I got a little bit of paper hands because I'm so close to passing this account. If I wasn't so close to passing it, I probably wouldn't even care. But I'm within like 50, 70 bucks from passing this thing. Actually, I'm 90 bucks. Goodness, man. I know if I try to go in heavy to pass it, I will just be on the wrong side. Then next thing I know, I'll be down a few $100. Try it with one micro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna downsize to 2. Usually I put 3 in. I haven't even tried nanos yet. Are those active? Probably get ate up in fees. Let me see. What is the nano abbreviation? Anybody know? Oh, no. N before the N. All right. There it is. E nanos. It won't let me request nanos. I don't know. It wouldn't let me. Wouldn't let me. Whatchamacallit? Oh, they're not liquid yet. I'm sorry, guys. I've been neglecting the TikTok prop firm. I mean, TikTok. The one we trade on 3 different ones. We trade on, what do you want to call it? Oh. Bulinox, Lucive, and my funded futures. There's always a way to put more to put more nanos on your chart, Lapta. I feel like the fees would just destroy you on nanos. At least we're not in this long anymore. Like I said, there's not anything for me to do here. I'm not going to chase the short here. So we're just going to sit on our hands. We're still needing about 90 bucks to pass this eval. So we're at 24, see 26,408. So, excuse me. What, down to 90? Is your next probably move back down? Let's see what the 4-hour chart looks like on this. And is this 4-hour run the 29,000? Like I said, guys, we're just going to be sitting on our hands. If we don't get anything else, that'll probably be the last trade of the night. All I know is it takes one trade to just kind of throw you back in the red. Or we can wait for this next 5-minute candle to see what happens with this next 5-minute candle. So now if the body of this candle can just kind of close, kind of create like a little bear flag. All right. Do we... Stop loss probably needs to go there. I guess we can just put it there. Why not? Looks like the runner may get stopped out again here. This still could move down, but I'm not going to jump back in. The right way to play that is if it breaks that 02. Like you're supposed to take it as it breaks below that previous candle, but I jumped in a little early. Whew. Like I said, don't think we're going to pass this account tonight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's streaming for him while he's on My Funded Futures in the morning. Try not to chase this. Wow. What a sucker candle that was, dude. Holy goodness. This thing is just being brutal tonight, guys. Brutal. Oh my goodness. The NQ is being so dirty tonight. It is taking so much to get up through these areas. Whew. I do if I have some day trades. Yeah, I mean, we're having some good scalping price action. It's just basically staying in this what 40-point range tonight, pretty much. I requested some. I don't know if I've been approved for them. Let's see. No. Like I said, may not get another trade tonight. Might just be what it is. So we'll just come back tomorrow if we don't get anything in the next few minutes. We still need another $95 to pass. Oh, you're looking to start trading the daily or the Asia market. Now, I don't really trade the Asia market on with funded accounts. It's just these cheap evals only. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start trying to trade day, day traders, yeah, day traders accounts. You can pick those up for like 22 bucks at the moment. My goodness, man, this thing's just being brutal tonight. I think because if you look at the 4-hour candle, that 4-hour candle's got resistance at 55. So this price action tonight is definitely something that you can just kind of get chopped up tonight. I think we're up 96 bucks. Like I said, we're still 85 bucks away from passing. We might be able to do some giveaways tomorrow if Loose approves my giveaways. I haven't requested giveaways from Elusive in a minute, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, it is definitely pretty rangy tonight, LAFTA. I mean, the only good thing about range trading is as long as you're not diddling in the middle, usually you can do okay. You know, it's just, you know, how many times is it going to push down before it continues bouncing, or if it's going to break out. That's the kind of the key if you're trading range. I mean, it's paying 40, 50 points in the range. I mean, it's literally just going back and forth between the 100 and the 50. Eventually it's going to pop, but I don't know if we'll be here for the pop. I'm okay with walking away where we're at, needing 85 bucks to pass. Like I said, I think this will be my last Bulinox trade because we'll have 5 or 6 funded, so there's really no reason for me to try to make any more. I think we're going to switch over to day traders or trade day or whatever. Trade day. Or is it day traders? Day traders, because those are only like 20 bucks at the moment. And I like trading cheaper accounts in the Asia market. I don't really like to touch expensive accounts. You just bought 150. Oh. Dude, when this thing pops, dude, it's going to pop up there. How much money do I need here? 60 bucks. Is that right? Come on, 40, hold up. Or your eval hit the consistency rule. Dude, this thing's just... Bop it! Where are we at here? Let's see. I need, like I said, I don't need $60 more. Come on, you done built all this liquidity up. It's time to pop. Pop. Give me the 75. Oh. Holy shit, this took all night. Um, 75, get it up there. I forgot to switch over accounts there. Sorry about that. I was still trading that freaking account over here, but I forgot to switch over accounts. We're still freaking pounding that long up here. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. I knew 60 was gonna be a pain in the butt, but come on. Running out of range. No, come on, hold up, 45. Oh my goodness, this stuff right here, man. Come on, get through the 60s. 60s, I knew it was going to be a little pain in the butt here. What do we got, 42 on the pullback here? I'm gonna mark out that 42. Let's see if the 50, now we need the 50 to kind of hold up. That 60 level has been a kind of resistance on the hourly. So that's why I said we need to get through the 60s. If we get above the 60s, I feel like we can maybe find resistance above the 60s. The hourly, God damn it, we printed right below the 60s. Come on, get through it. Come on, bias. Damn it. Oh, frickers, boy. Where could we pull back? Let's see. Come on, this is a new 5-minute candle. Find your mojo, guy. Dude, we're like 40 bucks away. That's it, 40 bucks. $40. Any other time this thing would want the 75 here. I think if this 4-minute candle can get broke and we can stay above 60s, man, where could we push through? There's nothing really stopped the 4-hour from moving up here. So, this is gonna suck. This turned into another consolidation area. All right, so this will definitely be the last trade of the night, guys. I know if I keep pushing my luck, we're gonna end up getting caught on the wrong end of this trade. Then we're gonna be down a few $100, and so whatever happens here, whatever happens, and we will move on to tomorrow. So hopefully we can hit the 75 before we get off, but man, I don't know how deep of a pullback we're going to need. These pullbacks have been pretty wild lately. You need the 50s to hold up, or what, 42 to 32 kind of hold up. So, man, it looks so All right, runner got stopped out. Man. I'm done entering. I gotta walk away before I get myself in trouble here. Unfortunately, all that trading and we're only gonna walk away with 95 bucks. That's because we kept trying to hold for, I probably, if I'd have just took 30-point profits on most of these trades, because there's been multiple trades that we've been up 30 and 40 points. So that's just the unfortunately the downside of holding, looking for bigger moves and not really having my stop loss where it needs to be. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. It's probably gonna stop me out and rip her back up there. Man, this is going to be a freaking wall tomorrow for the NQ. I'm hoping tomorrow will just be a big move to the upside. What is it? I think I heard somewhere says they're expecting negative NVIDIA news. I don't know if NVIDIA news is tomorrow or Wednesday. I think they come out on Wednesday. So it's almost like, do they push it up right before the NVIDIA news just to dump it? For anybody that likes to trade earnings. All right, let me see if this day trade account's set up here. No, no, no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why it's not activating. Ooh, this thing's all the way back up to 50. What I need, the Riptech Paper Trader. Let's try that one. I think when you set this up, you got to make sure you have the right thing selected here. Let's see. I guess we're struggling to get that connected here. Nope. Not really. I guess, there she goes. I'm not chasing that. We're just going to have to watch it, guys. So, not chasing it. Not chasing it. We're just going to miss out. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to have to miss out. Can't chase it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy tonight, man. A lot of the range is pretty wild tonight. You got to be careful when you're jumping in these. You really don't want to be buying at the top of the range, especially if you're jumping in heavy. Almost every single one of my trades, I've either jumped in with 2 or 3 micros and maybe add into it if I feel like it's going to continue. But man, tonight is so easy to be on the wrong side. Very easy to get smashed tonight. There was a couple entries that I feel like the entry I wish we would have passed that account was that last big long where we were long from 29,100. I feel like that should have been the trade to pass this account with, but unfortunately, I'm not really sure how much we got off of that, but it wasn't enough to pass. But we also didn't go in very heavy either. So I guess we'll fool with the day trader account tomorrow. I was trying to see why I couldn't get my day trader activated. All right, guys. Thank everyone for watching tonight. Hopefully everyone survived tonight. Hopefully you didn't go in super heavy on some of these positions. Then that way you can survive some of these pullbacks because we've been having some pretty wild pullbacks. Or try not to be buying in the middle if you're playing the range. Basically, all you want to do is when we're down at the bottom of the range, you want to long until we just don't long no more. So this would be kind of the range here. Maybe a little bit more. So if you pull fib, you want to see this like a 50% pullback and this be another breakout to the top side. As you can see, we're constantly making lower highs and higher lows. So we do got a nice trend line going here if you like trend lines. Nice little trend there, kind of big. So this would be the range here. So all right, guys, everyone have a great night. Man, does this thing break back below this close on the... Couldn't quite get above those 60s. All right, guys, thank you.